people, it's Coastpath walking time again. Today we're coming from Devon. So we're starting in Sidmouth on Devon's south coast, and we're walking to Budleigh Salterton today, or near to Budleigh Salterton anyway. More about that later. There's plenty of nice scenery for me to show you along the way. Maybe a couple of interesting facts. Got a couple of things I'd like to talk to you about a bit later on that might be of interest to you, so hang around for that. And then it's any unexpected stuff that happens along the way. After all, the only two things you can predict when you're walking with me is beautiful scenery and getting lost somewhere along the way. Me getting lost is like watching grand designs. You know the winners are always going to turn up late. So anyway, the plan is to walk 5 or 6 miles depending on how things work out. I'll refer you to the previous comment about me getting lost. For now though, let me show you Sidmouth. With its Georgian and Regency architecture, red sandstone cliffs and gentle waves rolling in on its pebbled beach that's sheltered from the prevailing westerly winds, it's a welcoming little town with a real oldie-worldy charm about it. First of May to the 30th of September. Dogs allowed the rest of the year. Take note, Weymouth. Repeat after me. Onwards and... The approximately 500-foot climb out of Sidmouth was the toughest bit of the whole walk today, with it being mostly gentler ups and downs for the rest of the walk. Not that I'm saying it was easy. It very rarely is on the coast path. Every climb though brings you to a new breathtaking viewpoint that you haven't seen before, and that makes the aching legs worthwhile. It also means you don't have to feel quite so guilty when you have that cream tea afterwards. You've earned it. So that's where we've been. And that's where we're going.
fair to say, I think this is the only serious climb. Okay, so the coast path is dead ahead. Sometimes it's better to use the bit by the side of the steps. Why the bench? That's why the bench. Not a bad view. Peak Hill. Another viewpoint with a bench. We're going this way. Yeah, it's definitely the right way. I'm going up again.
The red sandstone cliffs I mentioned earlier are from the Triassic period. There would have been a layer of the more recent Jurassic rock on top of it, and finally the most recent Cretaceous rock on top of that. However, the Jurassic rock, being the softest of the three, has mostly worn away in this area, so you mainly have red Triassic with just a little whitish Cretaceous rock on the top in places.
Look at that, we've completed a whole mile. 1/4 mile of Adrian Bay, laid out in front of us the rest of the walk. That was old Harry's rock a couple of weeks ago, that's Little Harry. It's not really, I just made that up, but it'll do me for a name. Okay. Kissing gate. Big enough. It's not all about sea views when you're on the coast path. Well done. I've hit my steps goal already. That's the trouble. I don't do much walking in the week at the moment. When it comes to coast path walking day, I don't set a very high steps total. Oh, 1.5 miles now. Adrian Bay 3/4 of a mile. How's that for a money shot? Is it Christmas? I see loads of Christmas trees. Is that the shot you were waiting to see? I'm just walking, well, it looks like I'm going to go into Ladron Bay Holiday Park. So this way around. I love these places. Never stayed at, come back on picture, never stayed at this one, but it reminds me very much of one in Dorset that I love, one called Freshwater. It seems to have everything you need. I think it's a privately owned one, not one of the major companies. I'll probably be proven wrong when I have a look. Oh, look at it all. Great place to bring your kids. Sure, we got a good bar and entertainment set up, and then quite a load of that. Can't think of anywhere nicer to stay. Well, I can, but there aren't many places. The 3 Rocks Inn, fully licensed, free house. If I had more time, I'd be in there, I think. Just wondering if, like usual, I've fallen off the coast path. No, I think I might be on the right way. I think I might still be going the right way. Try and get me a solid shot. Have a look. Done the hard work for me, framed it and everything, look. A money shot. So when you boys from Ladron Bay see this film, I'm giving you a bit of free publicity. I have a couple of free pints or a free meal in that restaurant up there, that pub. Free rocks. That'll do me just fine, thank you. Well, I'm even still on the coast path. Morning. I know you won't like it when this bit comes on the telly. Well, the coast path seems to go around the edge of the field. I'm going to cut right across the children's play area. I think it might save me 30 seconds. I'm running a bit late. I'm seeing a lot of people out there today, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. If you've seen my films before, then you've heard me going on about coast path ferries probably, and really that's just my way of reminding us that there are no ferries to fix everything on the path, to pick up our rubbish after us. So if we love this countryside just the way it is, then it's all of our responsibility to make sure it stays just as lovely as it is now. Now I'm fairly confident that quite a few of you are already actively involved in beach cleans, countryside litter picks. Maybe you're a member of a voluntary organisation that does this kind of thing, like for example I'm with the South West Coastpath Association. If you can say yes to any of the above, then I applaud you for that. But many of you out there won't find the time to do any of those things. So with that in mind, there's one basic minimum thing that everyone can do when they come into the countryside, and that's take your own rubbish away with you. It's also a good idea to make a show of doing that. For example, when you put your day at the beach, picnic in the countryside update on Facebook, remember to take a photo of your area that you were using after you've cleared everything up, where it's perfectly clean, and include the hashtag leave no trace. There's a lot of negative press around this subject at the moment, but it just reinforces the message that that's the cool way to do the countryside. As with all my Bitesize Coastpath films, there is a bus service to take you back from Budleigh Salterton to Sidmouth. It's a 157 and it's operated by Stagecoach South West. I'll include the links to their website in the description. So behind me there is Budleigh Salterton, our destination for today. I say our destination, I'm not going to go any further than this because I need to get back to the car park before my parking ticket runs out, so I'm going to be hot footing it back now. I hope you enjoyed the film. If you have, don't forget there are 6 other films already. I've got enough fingers in that end. There are 6 other films already in this series, so plenty for you to watch of this type, and there are plenty more coming, so it's a good idea to subscribe. Now, let me think, which corner is it going to be in? It's going to be down in that corner there. There's a little round symbol. If you click on that one, you'll go straight to subscribing. So thanks for watching, and see you again soon.